Hello, all my beautiful Libra friends. This is Maxine Taylor, and I have your horoscope, your forecast for February 2021. And it looks terrific. Um, let's talk about it. First of all, before I even jump into this wonderful forecast, let me suggest to you that since the eclipses we had in November and December of last year, just a couple of months ago, are at their peak right now, February, March, and April. I suggest that you go back and re-watch those videos so that you know that they are involved very strongly in your forecast for the next 3 months, starting now. Okay, so let's start, first of all, with Mars. Mars is the planet of action and energy. Wherever it is, that's what we throw ourselves into. That's what we fight with and fight for. It is number one to us. And so the eighth house deals with other people's money, joint finances. That's on a mundane level. It deals with secrets. It deals with your own secrets. It deals with helping other people get their act together financially, which of course will ultimately, excuse me, help you. But Mars is anger and passion. And in the eighth house, it is held very close to your chest, so to speak. It's very private. And so this is a great time to work through any unresolved anger issues that you may have. It can be relating to money. It can be relating to sex. It can be relating to having to do for other people. However, with Mars in the eighth, you're throwing yourself into helping other people on all those levels. And when this month is over, you will have worked it through. Now, let's take a look at the sun, the yellow planet. The sun is the giver of life. It's the center of our world. It's in the fifth house of fun and games. Pleasure, romance, everything involved with romance. Okay. And so this is a time to play. Now, the fifth house is also children. And so this is a time when your children are going to want a lot of your attention and when you're going to want to give it to them. So it's about partying and enjoying. Then on the 18th, the sun moves into your sixth house of work, health, and service. This is a great time to get busy on projects, to throw yourself into your work, and your health will improve too with the sun sitting there. Yay. Then Venus, the planet of love and beauty and money, is in your fifth house. And you're loving your kids and you're loving your social life. You want to have fun. And I'm going to suggest to you that you have fun with Venus in that fifth house. On the 25th, it moves into your sixth house where it joins the sun and you're enjoying your work. Venus helps the sun, the giver of life, with beauty and all kinds of blessings. And so your job should improve, your health will improve. This is fabulous. Mercury, the blue planet, is retrograde. And we all know we're not going to start any new projects on a retrograde Mercury. Why? Because they either fizzle out completely or have to be redone within the year. So what we're going to do is tie up the loose ends with unfinished project. Is there a person in your love life who is an unfinished project? Get it together, get clarity with them. Maybe you're unsure about how to handle your kids. This would be a great time to get settled on that, a new plan of action. After Mercury goes direct on the 20th, then you can start new projects. However, if you can wait until after March 13th, when Mercury comes out of the shadow of the retrograde, so much the better. The shadow Mercury is no longer retrograde, but it feels like it is. I used to call it the remnant of the retrograde. So, new projects after the 20th. Okay? Now, we have a new moon on the 11th. On the new moon, things start growing, energy comes back into our lives. It's in the fifth house of fun and games and children and all creative projects. It is in 23 Aquarius. Find 23 Aquarius in your birth chart and combine it with what I'm saying here for the total picture. And then 2 weeks after the new moon, we've got the full moon. On the 27th, it's in 9 degrees of Virgo in the 12th house. The 12th house says, I'm pulling back. I want to be alone. Now, the 8th house also wants to be alone. That's the house of secrets. The 12th house is the house of the subconscious, the spirit plane. The 8th house is the psychic realm. The 12th house is the spiritual realm. Wonderful. You'll want a lot of privacy. That's cool. You're also going to be partying, so don't worry about being a hermit. On the 27th, this is when you're going to pull back and regroup. That's fine. Find 9 degrees of Virgo in your birth chart, and you have the whole picture. So, my dear Virgo friends, I hope this has helped you navigate, and I hope you'll join me next month when once again we take a look at your forecast. Until then, may the stars shine brightly on you and yours. Bye for now.